Welcome everyone. Today it's going to be a different video. We're not going to discuss TA because it's boring every day. We're going to discuss my work day in the life of. We're going to give you some background on what I'm doing on a daily basis, and we're going to kick off with my office. But before we're going to continue, make sure to subscribe, like this YouTube update, and check me out on Twitter. And now we're going towards my office to discuss what I'll be doing there on a daily basis. So maybe you've seen it on my YouTube videos, but this is literally where I'm doing everything that I have to do when I'm working at the office. Now you can see it from my perspective. And I've also got some questions from people who are asking what I've got on the walls over here. So let's get towards that first before we're going to discuss what I'm doing here with the live streams and what we're going to do with the company in itself. So the first one we got here is a very special one. People were asking me, hey, what is the meaning of this painting? Well, you can see it over here. There's a little QR code in there. It's a Amsterdam artist, Lino Visionaire, who has been creating this one, and we all know the actual story about the Wolf of Wall Street, and he has made a combination with the Bitcoin logo. I've got a lot of mess here as well. I'm a bike driver too. I don't have one right now as I'm living in Amsterdam, but it's one of my goals to get one quite soon. The other one is from Mexico. It's a watch, and you can see that there's all sorts of TA work in the actual watch itself. There are only 21 versions of this, and I've got one of them, but I know that he's gonna release some more. Then we've got the Bitcoin white paper, which is essentially why and how I've started in this entire journey. So I've always keep it here to just look back to what I do in my life and why I've started. And we've got the 100k subscribers button over here, which is fun. So I've started with a very small studio in Amsterdam, Osdorp, which was where I kicked off with my actual YouTube career. Then we did it over here with the same desk. And you have seen the growth of the quality over time as well. Now we do it like this. You technically don't need all those screens, but I think it's important for myself to get all the information that I need. And that's why I'm sitting here, and that's what you're seeing overall with my YouTube videos too. There's a G7 in the middle, one of the best screens out there. There's two cameras as well, as we are flip-flopping a lot with our YouTube videos, with the introductions, which are quite long sometimes. And I've got two vertical screens where I've just got my data from. What are we going to do with our YouTube? Small announcement, we're gonna do way more live streams, as I'll be partnering up with a big exchange relatively soon. So we'll be kicking off with way more trading setups on altcoins, longs and shorts, which we are also doing in our platform, but we are going to show that a little bit more on our YouTube. And we're going to launch a course, which is going to be released quite soon. But there's more. This is the YouTube studio. Now we're going towards our office, which is in the center of Amsterdam. And then we're going to talk a little bit more about the company itself. Alright, here we are at the office, Beursplein 5, Amsterdam Stock Exchange, the former one. It's a little bit crowded and windy over here, but we're gonna look inside to check out our office where we are creating our content for 8 Global and where I'm at every day of the week. Alright, we are now inside the former stock exchange, Beursplein 5. As you can see here, I've started here 5 years ago. Let's walk. So as you can see, there's a ton of people over here. It's a little bit messy, but my office is currently seated over here. And here's where we're creating the content that we do on social media and in the platform. And I've kickstarted this here 4-5 years ago in the back with our friends from Iconic. Some of them are still here, but we have been starting here with a small group 4 years ago, and right now it's a big crypto hub where we are sitting with our team. We are with 15 people, they are with 25, and we are all building the entire crypto space. So it's funny because this is where everything started in terms of trading years ago, and now we're sitting here as a crypto hub and delivering content for you guys to make your trading a better experience. So I'm seated here, as you can see. Wesley is seated over here, our COO. The other 2 desks will be filled. I've got 6 screens, you don't need them, but that's why that's the desk that I have here where I'm creating the content, and the rest of the team is seated at the top over there. And let's go there. All right, so as I said, I'm not doing it on my own. We've got the entire team seated over here. These are our technical analysts. This is our marketing man. Here's the fundamental department. And as you can see, it's a small call center over here as we are quite packed. But that's the downside of having this building over here. But soon we'll be moving towards a new office as we are hiring more people. Check out our website if you want to become part of our community. And we're gonna get some new products going. We're gonna do an investment firm. We're gonna launch a course. And we're gonna do way more. So check out the website in the description beneath. This is now the company. We have been growing it in the past years. And now we're gonna go towards my cars, which I've been buying out of my crypto trading. So let's head out again. All right, as I said, last part, the cars. It's a little bit windy, so we have to do this a little bit fast, but I'm gonna show them to you. And I don't want to say that you should be pushing towards buying expensive clothes, cars or whatever. But for me, it was a target, for me it was a goal. And some people have been asking to show those cars and to see what they are actually about. So here we are, we're gonna show them. The first one is my Audi, the second one is a special car. It was my dream car, so let's head to the first one first and then go to my dream car. Alright, so we're sitting in the Audi first, and the story is as follows. 2 years ago, I didn't really have that much to live from. As I said on Twitter a few times, I didn't even have enough money to pay my groceries at the supermarket. I was driving a Suzuki Swift, which was my actual first car in the same color as this Audi. And then I moved towards my apartment when the bull market started. And I wanted to buy a real normal car that I can use for my business, which is this one. It's an Audi RS5 from 2018, so it doesn't have a rev limiter. V8, 450 horsepower, and it's one of the best cars that I've been driving, and I technically don't really want to lose this one. But yeah, then we also have another car, which is my dream car, and that one I can't drive on every day. Even with those days that it's quite windy, I don't want to drive it, but it's here, so we can move towards the next one. We've just had the Audi, and yeah, I mean, there's another car, and that's this Aston Martin, which I've been showing a lot on social media. But this is my dream car, and people are always asking, okay, which one do you want to drive when you're older? And that's this car. Actually, I wanted to get it already a year ago when I bought the Audi, but I was like, yeah, no, it doesn't really suit me. But then I saw this one last December, and I thought, okay, we're gonna go towards a hybrid and electric period. So we don't have those V12s anymore, and I just bought it. I'm not using it too much for content, to be honest, but I can say that if you drive around in this car, well, sex is also good, but driving around in this car is even better, I guess. It's a special version, Aston Martin DBS Superleggera V12. It got carbon everywhere, which you can see as well. It's a cabrio, which I'll be showing a little bit. And I think that money doesn't buy happiness, but if you drive around in a car that you really wanted to have for the rest of your life, or you wanted to buy it when you were a kid, it is getting close towards happiness. And I think that if I let you hear a little bit of how it sounds, you will see it as well. So I'm gonna get this off, and then you will hear it. And then it's up to you to decide. I mean, that's about my life, my cars. You can see a little bit of how I'm living and what I do on a day-to-day basis. Let's head towards the office again, and then you will discuss, or we will be discussing what we're gonna do in the future. So let's get away from here with the wind, and let's get towards Amsterdam again. Alright, we are back at my office at my home, and I've been giving you an insight in my life. I've been showing you my office, the office at Beursplein 5, the team that's sitting over there creating content for my social media and the platform, and I've been giving you an insight in the cars that I'm driving, as you've been asking for that. It comes down to one lesson, which is keep moving forward. I've been pushing hard through the bear market last time, and right now we're into a bear market too. And if you want to get to the life that you want to be living, you have to keep pushing during the periods of hard work and when you don't really necessarily believe into something, which is probably the case right now, as many questions that I get on the streets is there still a future for crypto? And that is the moment that you should be keeping your head straight and keep moving forward. Comes down to what's the future. What are we going to do? We're going to do a lot with our YouTube. There's a new office coming where we are going to create a YouTube studio, which will mean more live streams, more setups, more trading, more educational content too. We're going to launch the course, we're going to launch the consultancy, and we're going to keep you up to date with all the trades that we can do in the markets and not only crypto alone. That's it for today. I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe beneath. Also like this YouTube update if you enjoy the content. Check out my Twitter and don't do stupid shit, and I'll see you again tomorrow.